What we're facing right now, 15 degrees in Bridgeport and Montauk, 14 for Morristown and Sussex, 13 in Poughkeepsie. When you factor in the wind, it feels so much colder, still feeling almost 10 below zero in Monticello. Feels like 4 below zero in Newburgh and 2 whole degrees in Central Park and Belmar. So still dangerously cold, and we hang on to single-digit wind chill for most of the tri-state area through your Friday afternoon into tonight. In fact, once the sun sets, we're right back to the low single digits, and it's frigid for Friday night plans. We're also watching that developing low. That's set to bring blizzard conditions to the Carolinas tomorrow before that low kind of slides up the East Coast. But right now, it looks like the track nudging just far enough east to minimize our impact. We'll still get indirect impacts, but I'll show you the track of that in a second. For today, it's a cold weather advisory that takes us into tomorrow. Today's high temperatures in the teens, but remember, it will feel single digits because of that harsh breeze. Our gusts are only about 20 to 25, but that's enough to make a big difference in how it feels. And you see, heading into tonight, we're right back to the single-digit lows ahead of sunrise tomorrow morning, feeling sub-zero for most, and then highs tomorrow afternoon, cap close to 20 with the increasing clouds. So the dangerous cold continues both today and tomorrow with active weather alerts in effect because of it. Limit the time outside if you can, and if you absolutely can't, you need all the layers on to help keep yourself protected. Our attention will turn to that rapidly strengthening low tomorrow that brings the blizzard conditions to parts of the Carolinas. That's heavy snow, that's gusty wind, limiting visibility, making travel really dangerous. But it takes an east enough track at this point, that's what modeling indicates, that it will pull most of the worst impacts out to sea. We will still get some gusty wind, especially for the east end. We could still see a little light snow well east of New York City. We're talking east on Long Island as well. So minimal impacts, but still indirect impacts from that system on Sunday. Then it moves on Monday. Looking at the modeling, I mean, our snow totals are really uninspiring on Sunday. Not that I'm complaining, but yes, the east end could still get a little snow on Sunday, and wind is something that more of us will feel. For today, still seeing the sunshine, but it does nothing to warm us up. Highs in the teens feel like single digits, and tonight, lows in the single digits will feel sub-zero. So it's, once again, dangerously cold out there both today and tomorrow with those AccuWeather alerts. We will see that coastal storm brush by on Sunday, and then highs close to freezing with sunshine for the majority of next week. But we are seeing indications that by next weekend we could drop back down to the low 20s.
Okay. I mean, we did get the sunshine, but as you say, it's ineffectual, but it's,
No.
it's nice to look at.
If you're cozy inside, it looks beautiful.
Right. That's the
Thanks,
win.
Jen. Yeah.
Thanks. Still ahead in Eyewitness News at noon, fighting to keep her medal. The step forward for gymnast Jordan Giles and the key evidence her team says supports her.
Plus, 78 wins in a row. It's still counting. Meet the women of the NYU basketball team that's so close to setting a record.
Here's tonight's ABC Primetime Preview from On the Red Carpet. At 8/7 Central, it's Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. Ryan and Vanna getting good rhythm, welcoming Tori Kelly, Big Sean, and 2 Chainz for a huge show. Then at 9/8 Central, it's 2020. This week, a young girl and a stunning murder mystery where every single person in her life was a suspect. Ryan Smith reports for this all-new 2020, What the Killer Left Behind.
Keep saying, what do we miss? What do we miss?
And then a critical clue that had been overlooked. A clue hiding in plain sight blows the investigation wide open.
Oh my God. I remember screaming or just being very heartbreaking.
That's followed by your late local news, then Jimmy Kimmel Live tonight on ABC.